Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to one of our Friday night discussions. Again, I'm just going to add.
Good evening.
Good evening, Wayne. How are we doing today, right?
Very well, mate. You?
Yeah, welcome to another one at Friday night's talks.
What are you drinking?
I've gone for a Corona tonight.
Bit iffy at the moment.
Bit changing up from the gin, you know.
I have gone for champagne.
Oh, nice.
This week we hit 100 followers, so
Yep,
really happy
I
with that.
see.
So,
Yep.
yeah, so everyone that follows us, thanks for that. We expect when we started doing this, we expected to get one, maybe two, if we were lucky. So yeah, to get 100, and some of the posts that we've put up, we've got like 200 likes now. There's a picture of me and you that's got 150, which is mental. We've never been that popular.
I know, it's got more likes than I've got ever followers so far. Bye, Arnie. I can see Arnie fingers. So
yeah, bit of a different one this week. This was
thanks, Arnie.
sort of heavily influenced from someone I work with actually on this, who pushed for this one. This wasn't the original plan this week. We're going to do what's next for the Star Wars franchise, but
so we were originally going to talk about fan theories, weren't we?
Yeah, and sort of give our own what we wanted to do, what we wanted Star Wars to do next, where we wanted them to go. We've changed our mind. It was again heavily influenced from Sarah, who I work with, who was like, "No, do Pixar." So that's what we've gone with.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. So we did she suggest that we do another top 10, didn't she? So.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of people suggested the top 10. Everyone seems to love the top 10s. I do want to do a few more theory pieces, but I'm happy with the top 10s, actually. I do enjoy these.
So, guys watching, or if you're watching this later, drop us any suggestions.
Yeah, happy.
So you want to see?
Yeah, I mean, tonight's proof that we do listen to them, and we will do whatever you want, really. Yeah.
So tonight we have chosen to go, or suggested, and we've listened. So we're going to do our top 10 Disney Pixar films.
Mm-hmm.
When you first said this suggestion, I was like, okay. But then I thought about it. I was like, is there 10? And then, there's 22 Pixar films.
Yeah, the same thing, really, for me. I mean,
Thanks, Arnie.
I googled it, how many Pixar films are there, and there's 22, and that is including, the latest one, Onward, which neither of us have seen.
No.
As we discussed, so really, there's 21 for us to choose from. So this is probably going to be quite a similar list, I think. But I think there'll be a lot. There will be some different ones in there. That'll be my nephews, Jaden and Aston, joining us. How you doing, boys?
Hello. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
So I must say again that we do not we talk about the subject, but we don't give each other the list. We just go, "Here's a list," and then we find out each other's list tonight.
Yeah, as we go live. But yeah, it's a complete surprise for me. Onward. Yeah, I think I really would enjoy Onward, actually. It looks like my sort of film. I feel like I don't want to pay for it. That's the thing. I'm waiting for it to hit Disney Plus.
Onward came out just before lockdown, so I would have gone and seen it, but then it was like lockdown happened, and
yeah, it was something I was planning on seeing with kids, but yeah, then Corona hit. So okay, who went first last week? Me or you?
I did, didn't I? So if you go first.
Okay, so just to explain again, what we usually do is we give our 10 to 6, isn't it? Yeah, 10 to 6.
Yeah, 10 to 6.
And just give a brief reason why, and then the other person does it, and then we might just sort of come back and discuss each choice as we go, and then we'll go back and do our top 5 individually until we reveal each other's number 1.
Yeah, and guys watching, if you want to add a comment, feel free, join in.
Yeah, we do get back to people. We do try and address them all as they come in. So Yeah, go for it. All right, so at number 10, I have got Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Good film. Like how it starts with death of Nemo's mum. And I think it really gives a good reason why Marlin's the way he is, really overprotective towards Nemo. And my favourite character actually of the film, Bruce the shark. And the whole fish are friends thing, yeah, love all that. So yeah, that's why I made number 10.
Okay.
Number 9, I've got Cars. Again, I like the story. Cocky racer, thinks he's better than everyone. Stranded in a small town. And a favourite character in this one, Doc Hudson, great character. Yeah, and then number 8, I've got Inside Out. I like this one because it's a really interesting concept. Like the emotions are actually people inside your head. Yeah.
I know. I sort of thing is like picks up feelings that have feelings.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think this is one of them I've watched with the kids quite a bit. So I think it's one of those ones that I've just sort of been conditioned to like. But yeah, I do like it. What else have I got to say on it? I like this. Yeah. And when Bing Bong stays behind so that Joy can get out of the pit. I mean, that's pretty sad. So yeah, that's number 8. Number 7, I've got Toy Story 3. This is quite a sad one, isn't it? Toy Story 3. At the end when Andy says goodbye to the toys and hands them over to Bonnie. So yeah, I really like that one. And Lotso, great villain. Because there's like we said when we done our top villains list, we said it, the best villains are the ones that have got a reason for being the way they are. And I know it's a kids' film, he's got a reason for being the way he is, so that's why I like Lotso. And number 6, I have got A Bug's Life. Loser ant saves his colony, and this one,
Loose ants.
yeah, it's as simple as that. It's a great film, and this one
Did that come out the same time as Ants? I think Ants came out after, didn't it?
Just beat it out, didn't it? It was out maybe a month or 2 before, but it's a way better film. Oh yeah, Life is a Highway is a great song from Cars. Yeah, actually, the band Rascal Flatts, brilliant band. Some of their music's really good. I mean, it's proper country, but somehow.
But it fits. It was that fits the storyline, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bug's Life, and all the supporting characters are great in A Bug's Life as well. Like, it's not like a bad character. So yeah, that's why that made number 6 for me.
Okay, so I'll start with my number 10. My number 10 is Bug's Life. So my Bug's Life comes at number 10.
Okay.
Again, what I like about Bug's Life is the ladybird, which is a male.
Yeah,
I think that was a nice little twist. Kind of,
Yeah. I also really like the flea who runs the circus.
The flea circus, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
and the fat caterpillar.
Yeah,
the German fat caterpillar.
What's he called?
I can't remember his character name now, but
something like Groover or something, isn't it? It's great though.
Yeah. And then at the end, he's like, "I'm a beautiful butterfly."
It's a massive fat caterpillar with these tiny wings.
With wings. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't do a Bug's Life 2 yet, but
yeah. I hope they do actually, because he's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. So my number 9. This might surprise you, being one of the newest ones, is Toy Story 4.
Oh, okay.
Comes at number 9.
I really like Toy Story 4 actually. And I could have, when I was doing this list, I was thinking like about all the Toy Stories, and I could have put every one of them in there, but I didn't. But yeah, Toy Story 4, I think it's a great film. I really enjoyed it, and I know a lot of people say unnecessary.
It wasn't the best of the series, and it wasn't the worst. That's how I say it.
It's a difficult one to judge, isn't it, with Toy Story? Because I don't think there's actually a bad one. There's good and there's great. So it's difficult.
I just felt that it lacked the other characters. Number 4.
Yeah, but I think that was the
point. It was all Woody and Bo Peep, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think it was Woody's story, wasn't it? It was his sort of last hurrah. So yeah, I really liked Toy Story 4. So yeah. It actually didn't make my list at all, but I was a bit gutted.
Did it not? Okay.
No.
Number 8 for me is The Incredibles.
It's a great film. Yeah.
Heroes, a family of.
I think, yeah, like you say here, again, it goes back to like our taste, doesn't it? Like, obviously, we watch lots of superhero movies, so we're going to love a film like The Incredibles. So, yeah, I agree with you on
It's
that.
just how they deal with it, being a family unit and dealing with.
Yeah,
And I love that the one that makes their costume. That little, I
mm.
forgot his name. Was it or she?
It's a
That's the
she.
little,
Yeah, I can't remember her name
yeah.
now. But, that's going to annoy me. Carry on. I'm going to look it up.
Number 7 coming in for me is Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
Again, I love Toy Story 2 introduced more characters,
Yeah.
which was from the first one.
Edna
Sorry?
Edna E mode.
Oh,
That's
that's Edna.
yeah.
Oh, Edna. So, yeah, Toy Story 2 is at number 7. And at number 6, for me, is Wally.
Okay. Yeah.
A little robot that lives on his own he lives on Earth, doesn't he? Where after we destroy it,
Yeah.
and then everyone flies out to live on an ark, then they're not, and then he's the last robot to tidy up.
You see, Wally is a strange one for me because I don't like it. It's not a film I enjoy.
It's
But I
different
know I'm
because
the minority there.
it's different because there was little dialogue.
Yeah, I think it goes like an hour without anyone saying anything.
Yeah, it was just
Um,
Wally going, Wally.
Yeah.
There was some dialogue in it, but it was it was one of the films that hasn't got much dialogue in it, which I think works. And it's quite a sweet film, a robot falling in love.
Yeah, no, I get all that, but I don't know. I just, I think for me, I obviously missed something in it because everyone seems to love Wally, and when like I say, I research and have a look at other people's like lists of top or ranking lists for whatever we're doing that week, and that's like number 1 on quite a few. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just doesn't. It's not. I should love it because it's got everything I love. A space robot.
That's my nephew just joined. Hi, Louis.
Hello, Louis.
Thanks for joining.
So yeah, Wally's not for me that one, but
Okay.
I know I'm obviously the minority there. Everyone else seems to love it.
I don't know if Wally would work a bit better. Maybe they should have chosen it right about now. After we're destroying the world and.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't. What I sort of choose when we do these lists as well, especially with like the movie ones, is the ones that I like the most are the ones that I can rewatch. And to be honest, Wally I find a little bit boring.
Yeah.
And it's not something I would rewatch. So it's not made my list, obviously. So
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we go on to the top 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we go first?
Yeah. So at number 5, I've got Monsters Inc.
Snap. I've got Monsters there. I'll tell you now. Monsters Inc. is at my number 5 as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's a really cool concept that fear powers their world. I love that. It's the fact that they all work in this factory and they look like they're monsters. They're in almost it's the same world that we've got. Do you know what I mean? They're all working real jobs. I love all that. Mike and Sully.
Mike and Sully. Yeah, great characters.
Yeah.
And I love that one. The general. What's her name? She's that massive slug. She's like always watching you, Mike Wazowski. I mean, it's terrifying. And then you got the boss is like a massive like
a
spider
thing,
crab looking thing.
Yeah.
And then you got
great cast design.
Yeah, and then you got the villain who's like a comedian. He's like
always reminded me of Ralph from Recess.
Recess. Wow, yeah.
For anyone that remembers Recess.
But it's a cute film, isn't it? Where they bring the little girl back to.
Yeah, and again, this is something that Pixar do in every one of their films. They seem to have like that emotional gut punch, and you never know when it's going to come.
I don't know if have you seen Toy Story 4, didn't you? Going back to Toy Story 4.
Yeah,
And Pixar do this a lot. They drop loads of things from different of their other films. Like
yeah.
if there's a scene in Toy Story 4 at the arcade where you see, I think it's Boo, is that the arcade game?
Oh, okay. Because there's a theory as well, isn't there, that in Brave, that Boo is the old lady, the witch,
Yeah. I
and
mean, there's always, all these theories. Like,
yeah, but
but
it's quite
I love how Pixar do that. They drop things in places and you
yeah.
don't really notice them unless you're looking or you
But
come across, yeah.
in Brave, the old witch has got like carvings of Mike and Sully on a bench in that, and so it's quite clever how they do it because
Yeah.
it's probably it means nothing really, but it gets everyone talking about it, and you think, oh, we wonder, yeah, that is an interesting a thing to do. Yeah, I like it. I like all of that.
But yeah, Monsters Inc. where they bring the girl back and they and
Yeah.
what's that thing when they get the sock on them? Is it what's the number they say?
Ah, I
When
don't
they
know.
go into lockdown because like is it what's the number?
And shave him.
Is it 2119? Is it we got 2119?
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
If anyone watching this and
Yeah,
can correct me.
if you know the exact code that makes
Yeah.
him shave a monster, then please let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah, shave him, yeah, that's it. But a great film. So that's our number fives. So
Mm.
that's my number five done. So
Um,
go then. Number four then.
so my number 4 is The Incredibles, and I'm actually a little bit annoyed at Arnie for this because he stole my first line of my notes is best Fantastic Four film ever made. And Arnie already said it, so yeah, that's the only reason I didn't read your comment out, Arnie, is because you sort of started, and I wanted that line. So yeah, it is a great film, and it feels like an old Bond movie at times. Like when they go, because it's sort of like '60s set, isn't it? Where all the cars are like old, and then he sort of gets these nice luxury cars, but they're still like older models, like the old Aston Martins, and he's going to these exotic islands. I just love everything about it, really. I love, like again, like we said earlier on, it's a personal taste thing. I love a superhero movie, so I'm obviously going to love the Incredibles. Although the second one did disappoint a little bit, I'll be honest. Wasn't what I wanted. I preferred the PlayStation 2 game, actually, the follow up to the film. Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, so it's not just a great Pixar film; it's a great superhero film as well, which I think, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of Pixar's are like that. They might be great Pixar films, but actually, if they were just sort of not Pixar, if they weren't made by Pixar, you'd think, oh, that's a good superhero film, or like with Toy Story, you'd think, oh, that's a really good children's film. Regardless of its, I think sometimes Pixar can release a film and it not always is as good as some of the others, but people will flock to see it and it become a massive hit just because it's Pixar.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I really say Incredible. Sorry, it's my number 4.
Okay. So my number four, I've got Finding Nemo at number four.
Okay, it's quite high up the list.
Yeah. I just it's a cute film, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then a fish that has no memory or has short-term memory.
yeah.
My favorite character, by the way, yours is the shark. Mine is the turtle.
Oh yeah. The
The
lake
stoner
actor.
turtle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just love the journey of it. Going through the ocean.
Yeah. No, it is. It's cool, and it looks really good as well. I mean, especially when well, actually, I say at the time it was made. Even now, it looks fantastic. So yeah, and it's one of those. Like I said earlier, I can rewatch it if the kids decide they want to watch Finding Nemo. I'm quite happy with that. I can sit there and watch
Yeah.
that, no problem.
And then you got, is it the seagulls that go mine, mine, or is that's the crab, isn't it? Is it the crabs that say mine?
No, it's the seagulls, isn't it? And mine.
Mine,
No.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one.
But yeah, you got both parts. You got the fish in the ocean, and then you got the ones that are in captivity in the tanks.
And
You
again, though,
see,
it's great cast. Like you've got William Dafoe playing
yeah,
the lead fish. The sort of is it the angel?
yeah,
Uh,
angelfish, yeah,
yeah. And Pixar do that. And I think because they've got so big, they can attract these big actors to do like these quite small parts, really, for some of these big actors. But yeah, and and it does make the films better.
Yeah.
So yeah, and what do you think of Finding Dory though?
Um, I tell you now, Finding Dory has not made my list.
Yeah, same. I'm not a fan. It's again, look again what we've already said with Pixar. They haven't got a bad film. They've just got good films and then great films. But because
Yeah.
the great films are so great, their good ones almost look a bit bad. But they're not. They're not bad films. Finding Dory is a good film. It's just not as good as the one before it.
I'm glad they did a second one. I mean,
Mm.
if they did a third one, I think it may ruin it. I think
Yeah,
you don't need another Finding whoever.
yeah. I just think that
And you say that's exactly what Arnie said. It was okay.
yeah, exactly. You know, it wasn't breaking any records, was it? But it was.
I'm just going to say this now. There is no bad Pixar film.
There
They're
isn't.
all they're all great. They're all stunning to watch.
Oh, Arnie thinks Cars 3 is very bad. I actually prefer Cars 3 to Cars 2, though. I think Cars 2 is the worst one out of the Cars franchise. But to be honest, I think both of the sequels are pretty poor. But again, only because I really like the first one. So, you know.
Yeah.
And I get that. I don't. What I don't like with it, especially with the second one of Cars, is you can tell that it's just to sell toys. It's like, oh, we're gonna have this one with missiles, and we're gonna have. Do you know what I mean?
Did they not make? Did they not? I don't think it was. Was it? It wasn't Pixar. Did they not do planes? I don't
Yeah,
think it was Pixar.
yeah, because it's
Was
set
it?
in the same world, isn't it? As Cars. I quite like Planes actually. I don't mind that film at all. I have watched it a few times. But going back to Pixar only making good films, I mean, have you seen any of the shorts? Some of the shorts are fantastic. Um,
Yeah.
a lot of them are on Disney Plus at the moment, and yeah, I've watched quite a few of them, and some of them are really good, really good. But yeah, so I'll move on to my number three.
Yeah.
I've got Up.
Okay.
First 10. I mean, I'm not going to admit on camera that I cry at the first 10 minutes because I'm not that guy. But yeah, I definitely feel it. Carl Fredricksen, love him. I feel like I'm turning into him. Like every year, I get a new Carl Fredricksen accessory. So the glasses have come this year again. Yeah. And so you root for him straight away. Like the first 10 minutes, you see him lose his wife, who he obviously loves more than anything, and then these bastards want to take his home away. And you think,
I mean, I'm I'm not going to say much because it may.
why don't you give your number three then, and we'll.
My number three. My number three is Coco.
Oh, okay.
Great film, like the Day of the Dead kind of feel,
Mm-hmm.
and it is quite sweet as well.
Yeah.
I didn't watch this one in cinema, and as someone I didn't actually watch this until late on. It was like
Okay.
beginning of this year, to be fair. And someone went, "I'll watch it, Mike. You'll cry. It's ready. It's ready."
Yeah.
It's like okay, but it is. It's quite a very sweet film, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would have done.
Okay. I'm not going to say much on that one at the moment.
Okay,
So yeah, should we just do number two?
okay.
Number two for me, I've got Toy Story 1, the one that started it
I'm
all.
going to talk about as well. Number two for me is Toy Story.
It's a great film. It's a classic now as well. It's like, you know, it's one
Yeah.
of those, like, and there's not many films that sort of hold up like that we watched as kids that you can then watch with your kids that haven't aged at all. And that's one of
Yeah,
them.
I know. It's like, for example, just if you watch this, Sam, I hope you don't mind. Samuel has started watching this now,
Oh, brilliant.
and then, I mean, he's 2, and he's loving it. He loves Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head seems to be his favorite character,
Yeah.
but it just shows you that it can, it can go, Toy Story can carry on. Like it can go on for, may I say, ever.
It probably could, and I sort of hope they do, as long as they can keep the stories up like they have done. As I say, I really like the fourth one, and I know a lot of
Because
people.
what a greater story than having toys
And
come
you've
to
never
life.
got, yeah, and you've never got to. They never get old. They're not going to get old. They're always going to be those set
Hi,
in that
Ben. Hi.
time. How Ben? So yeah, that's why Toy Story 1 made mine. And the scene in Sid's house still horrifying after all these years, actually. Um, and
The one-
we all knew a
that
kid,
spider-looking thing with the boy's doll's head
yeah, and
or
we
the hand.
and we all knew a kid like that. Everyone had like
Yeah,
that rough kid
yes.
in their street who would do weird things like that. So yeah. So I love Toy Story.
But to begin with, Toy Story, when Pixar brought this out, because I think wasn't Toy Story brought out by Pixar? It wasn't Disney Pixar, was it? I think.
Yeah, no, Pixar on their own.
Yeah, and Disney said no, go away, we're not interested.
Yeah, mental.
And then they came out of it, and then it was a massive hit.
Yeah,
And then Disney were like, okay, we're wrong,
yeah.
and they weren't. You know,
Pixar was George Lucas's creation, wasn't it? It was part of Industrial Light and Magic. So yeah, wouldn't
so
have
Toy Story, great, you know, and it will go on for years and years.
been, yeah,
You know?
definitely. All right, so number one,
but,
I know what you've got, and I think you know what I've got now.
do you know what I've got?
I think so. All right,
Okay.
I reckon it's
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
So mine, I'll go then. So mine is Up.
yeah.
Um, and I will admit this on live. I cried. That it's what I've only cried in three films. I've cried at Lion King when I was young. Obviously when Mufasa dies. I cried at Star Wars when Star Wars ended. You know, not the new stuff. The prequels. Like, oh, it's the end of there and Up. And I didn't cry at the beginning of Up. I cried at the end. Um, when he's there on his little podium collecting his badge, and no one is there to support him. No mother, no father, no friends. He's just there, and he's just getting his badge. And then Frederick turns up, and then gives him little cherry.
The great
Yeah,
Savior,
yeah.
the
And I just thought,
so,
wow, that's
not really
quite.
funny.
It's like,
A man of that age, and he's obviously worth a bit of money. Owned his own house and all of that, and he's got a blimp parked outside. And the greatest honour he can bestow is the lid of a drink. Give him a tenner.
but I quite like the Up as well because it's quite sweet, isn't it? An old man. You don't really want a kid at your door trying to say rubbish. You're like,
Yeah, it's great because it's one of at the beginning he really doesn't want that. Once his wife's
no,
died, he doesn't want another. He doesn't want any
no,
relationship. He doesn't want any human contact. But actually, he needs that, and it comes from Russell, the young.
yeah, Russell.
Also, one of my favourite characters from any Pixar film is Doug, the dog. Every time
Doug the dog.
I cry with laughter, because it's so simple.
And the other dogs as well, because they've got them collars on they can speak, come in, and don't they have the comb of shame as well?
The cone of shame, yeah. But
Yeah.
every time Doug speaks, and it's always so simple, it's like, I was hiding under your porch because I love you.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great film. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It is a great adventure film, and like I say, great. The first part, great storytelling. It's great, It's like him growing up with his love of his life. She dies.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean,
Not just that she dies, though, is it? She not only dies, but they can't have kids. They say to go to this place that they've always dreamed of, and she doesn't quite make it there. It's just really sad. Anyone who doesn't tear up at Up is heartless. So yeah. I bet Ben doesn't. I bet Ben doesn't cry at Up. Ben
Do you reckon he's going to admit that now here? Does he?
Right.
I reckon Ben has a soul. I reckon Ben cried.
I don't know. Okay, my number one. Never. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew. My number one is Coco.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a real soft spot for this film. I love it. the music is fantastic. Like every song is catchy.
Yeah.
I didn't see Ernesto de la Cruz being the villain. That was a shock to me when I watched it the first time. But I think why I really love this one is it was not our first. We had our first dog at the time, and who died shortly after. And it was just one Sunday afternoon, and we'd done everything we needed to do that day. We'd had the Sunday dinner, and then we just all sat in the living room. So the kids were down sort of the bottom of the sofa. I was let out on the sofa, and then the dog was on me, and we just watched it. And it was a really good time, and I was just really happy. And it was so. That's why I love it. I think because it was just every time I watch it, because it was one of the last things we watched with the old dog as well.
Yeah.
Brings back really good memories, like that perfect afternoon, and that's why I love it so much. So I'm not saying it's the greatest film that Pixar have ever done, but for me, I've got really good memories of it. So
I mean, all our lists we do it's it's personal to us, isn't it? It's not
yeah,
we're not saying it's the best or the worst or the
yeah. But for this list has been slightly different though for me, because it's not all about like our old school memories or things that we enjoyed as kids or teenagers.
Doug joined us, by the way.
Hi, Doug. But some of these have been memories that I've had with my own children, which makes them really special. So yeah, that's why Coco is my number one.
I mean, and Coco's very colourful, isn't it? And it's just very.
Yeah. And like you said, the whole Day of the Dead thing is a great concept to go on. Yeah. And Remember Me, the song, I don't think the first time I watched it, I don't think I got that out of my head for like a month after.
No, you're right.
So yeah, it's all catchy, great, it looks great. And again, going back to like Pixar, for a studio to be releasing like what must have been their 20th film at the time, and to sort of knock it out of the park, for that to be now my number one Pixar, I think that's incredible. Not many franchises or studios can put out 20 films and each one sort of consistently be better than the last one. And it doesn't always happen with them, but
and I think with Coco as well, it's people underestimate it, and then they watch it and it's. I love that. It's like, wow, okay, this is actually a very lovable, very enjoyable film.
In that last bit at the end where Mama Coco sort of remembers, and she remembers her father, Hector. I mean, again, if you don't well up at that bit, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in most Pixar films, you can well up in most of them, can't you?
What, in Pixar?
Some are more stronger than others.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they all seem to have like that one moment, that sort of gut punch. Like with Monsters Inc., it's when Boo has to go home and they have to leave her, and Toy Story 4 when Woody goes, Toy Story 3 when Andy leaves. They've all got that little moment, and I think it all depends on the person, whether how hard it hits you. But yeah, Coco was one of them that got me a bit.
Yeah, I can see why. Again, it is a powerful storyline.
Are there any that you left off the list that you would have liked to have got on? Sorry, spoiler alert, Dougie.
Does he leave? Oh, sorry, we'll leave there. Toy Story 3 I left out. To me, Toy Story 3 was the worst of the four.
So I disagree with that, and I'd say the second one was the worst. But again, like we said, there isn't a bad one. There isn't a bad film. So it's a difficult one. And the only reason I didn't put all four in is because it would be a pretty boring top 10 if it was 4 Toy Story films.
So three of them made it to my list: Toy Story, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 4. Dinosaur, is that Little Dinosaur? That didn't make it to my list.
Yeah,
the Good Dinosaur.
I don't mind it so much. It's a bit of a rip-off of Lion King, though, isn't it? Goes off with dad dies, has to find his own way back. He's an adult, and he's become a man. Or
it's kind of like Lion King crossed with is it Littlefoot?
Yeah. What was it? I can't remember the name of those films. It wasn't called Littlefoot, was it?
Land Before Time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of those films either. And I had the sort of because, and again with the Good Dinosaur, it's one of the best animated ones that they've done. Like when they get lost in the stream, and you think they're drowning, that it looks like real water. Um, but yeah, for me the story's a bit weak. I mean, I didn't like the whole bit where he's with the Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but they're like country yokels. It just, I don't know, it seemed a bit odd. But I mean, I have seen it a lot of times because the kids watch it,
Yeah.
which is all right. But yeah, it's not one of my favourites. So
Again, I'm not saying it's a bad film. It just didn't make my
no,
list.
no, it's just not.
I'd still watch it. I'd still watch it again. But,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually realise until we were doing this list that Big Hero 6 was Disney and not Disney Pixar.
really?
Yeah, I was looking at it because I thought I would just because it wasn't sort of as big, was it? So I just
No.
looked at it, and yeah, it's just a Disney film. It's not a Pixar, not Disney Pixar.
What about yourself? Is any you missed out that you wanted to?
Not really, to be honest. Yeah, I got all the ones I wanted to. As I say, I would have liked if we'd have done like a few extra. It would have been the Toy Story ones. I would have got them in.
Monsters Inc. University.
Didn't really like that one actually. Yeah, it wasn't as good.
Again, it's weird because they did it instead of being a sequel, it's a prequel.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, but Big Hero 6 was made with the same tech, Pixar tech, which you can see, I think, which is why I think there's a bit of a debate over if it is or not. But no.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, go back Monsters Inc. Again, good film. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it's weird being a prequel than not a sequel. I always thought they might do a sequel to Monsters Inc. But it still worked. It's still, it's the story of Mike and Sully.
I think they still could go back and do a sequel to Monsters Inc. I think that's a good thing as well with Pixar. They don't seem to rush the sequels. If they've got a good story, they'll go with it, and if not, they tend to leave it. I know there has been a few sequels that have been as good, but
do you not feel that every Toy Story that's been out, so Toy Story 3, they're like, this is the last Toy Story. Toy Story 4, this is the last Toy Story for now. Surely.
Yeah.
So they will bring a Toy Story 5 out if it's needed.
Yeah. I think that if they go on with a Toy Story, I'd quite like them to use a whole new set of toys.
Yeah.
And take the story on from there. I think that'd be quite cool, but it's just an idea. The Disney Pixar probably aren't going to take me up on. You still there?
Oh, Bolt as well. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Bolt. Yeah, Bolt was
Yeah, I mean, I have noticed since Disney bought Pixar out actually that they do a lot more sequels. I didn't realise that it was a rule that they'd made not to do them. Again, it's if you buy a property, they're going to make money out of it. Same as they've done with Star Wars, aren't they? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly what Arnie just said. It depends on how much money Disney needs.
Exactly. So yeah, that's really all I've got on it, mate. That's the top 10. Do you want to just give a quick run through your top 10 and then I'll do mine?
Yeah, okay. So at number 10, I had The Bug's Life. Number 9, I had Toy Story 4. Incredibles came in at number 8. Toy Story 2 at number 7. Wall-E at number 6. Monsters Inc. at number 5. Finding Nemo at 4. Coco at 3. Toy Story at 2. And Up is number 1 in my list.
It's a good list. Again, just going to put it out there, I'm not going to post a list, both our lists, because I think we've got all the same films, just in different orders here. So it's on a vote on that. So my number 10 was Finding Nemo. My number 9 was Cars. Number 8, Inside Out. Number 7, Toy Story 3. Number 6, A Bug's Life. Number 5, Monsters Inc. Number 4, The Incredibles. Number 3, Up. Number 2, Toy Story 1. And number 1, Coco.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, so there's a few in there that I didn't put in and you did, like Cars.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the first Cars, but they did go downhill quite a lot after that one. Yeah.
But I saw I was looking at memes earlier about Pixar, and I saw a meme where someone's put like how Pixar started off. So like, toys were feelings, like bugs were feelings, fish were
Yeah.
feelings, and then so on. And at the bottom it goes, feelings were feelings.
It's true. But I think what Pixar done that no one else had really sort of got beforehand is they made these children's films, but they sort of put these jokes in for adults so that and adults enjoy them just as much. So yeah, I think that's what probably pushed them above the competition at the time, and they've just stuck with that, and it works. So yeah, it's good films.
It'd be good to see what they do next, because they always do strange things, don't they? Like toys, monsters, fish.
Yeah, but I quite like that. I quite like that they don't just stick to like a template and do the same film. I like that it's always different. And like with Onward, I do want to see this film because I know it's going to be a bit different. Good cast again. It's got Tom Holland, Chris Pratt. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
And what I get the gist of it is that they magic their dad back or something like that.
Yeah.
Correct us if we're wrong, Arnie. I only seen the film, so
it's going to be one of those, isn't it? Where I think you're going to need tissues again.
Which Doug said the next one is a blues-based film.
Oh, is that the one called Soul? Yeah, Soul. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good, but again, it's going to be another one.
Okay, so Arnie says Onward is very Dungeons and Dragons inspired.
Yeah, so we're obviously going to like it.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to have to wait till that drops on Disney Plus. So.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've paid like 50 quid to have Disney movies streamed for the year. I don't really want to go and pay extra to watch the film when I know, because I've done this with Star Wars. So like The Rise of Skywalker, I bought it when it came out. The week later, it was on Disney Plus to watch. You could stream it because
May the 4th. They did it on May the 4th, didn't they? They dropped it on May the 4th.
Yeah, I've just paid out for this. I'll probably watch it once and never again. So yeah, not happy with that. Yeah, so that's it, mate. I think we're done on this top 10.
Yeah. So I enjoyed this one this week. It was very
yeah, good one. It was different, but as I say, it's just an example. We'll do whatever you want us to do, really. If you've got any ideas, just send them through. We will do them.
As long as they're, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
not
obviously we're going to, if you ask for like the top 10 dirty films you've ever seen, I'm probably not going to do it. I could give you a top 10, but I'm not going to do it live over Instagram. Yeah, again, we hit 100 followers this week. Thanks very much, especially to the ones that have been with us from the start. So our Dougies, our Arnies, our Sarah. Sarah's not actually got Instagram, but I send her a link every week and she watches it.
Oh, bless you.
She was the one that gave us the idea for this one, really push for Pixar films. So yeah, to all of you guys and to anyone new that's following us, we really appreciate it. We're not doing it for the followers. We do it because we got nothing better to do, and it's a good laugh.
Yeah,
so,
I'm enjoying this more and more each week. And I've always said, like, if it's been a bad week, it gets me doing something. It gets me thinking. And some of the lists we come up with, are quite nostalgic.
Yeah, it was great fun doing the list. Even with this one, which wasn't I wouldn't say it was my favourite list to do, but even doing it and going through and looking at it, it brought up things. And again, as I say, not just old memories this time. It was newer stuff with my children. So yeah, I love it. I love doing this, and And if no one watches, I'll still do it. But because for the people that do watch, thank you.
Well, we've got 7 tonight. 7 people watching tonight, so
Yeah,
thank you.
we done good. All right, then, mate. So I think we'll sign off there, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us for another Friday, and we'll see what we can come up with next week. Again, say throw some suggestions if you want to. There's something you want to see. We're our top 5, and we'll give it a go. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. So from myself and from Wayne, we appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Yeah, thanks, Wayne. We'll see you later.
See you later, mate.